So what's so custom about your 75 Corvette? Well, I got a GM motion cowl hood. I got no headlights. I got a post in the middle and a big pocket here. I got tubular front end with skins. I was thinking about doing something here, but I never did it. I got a singular, well, that's not unique, I guess, never mind. The cowl is unique because it has a stock height here, but fat here, where it matters. Made for a big block, so the pocket is for the cowl is way over here, not right here where small block is. So the filter, I had to jack with it a little bit. It's got moonroof T-tops, not standard or OEM T-tops. These were an aftermarket from the 70s. Very rare. They're mirrored and they cook you like an ant. On the rear, we've got a 1973 rear clip that I grafted on here and panel bonded it, or with a bonding strip. Got it down to, I think, 400 now. What else is unique? Oh, the badges. So I don't know what I did with them, but we got 1968 to 72 badges for the gas cap and for the nose. What else is unique? Aha! We got a B&M Pro Stick hooked up to a ATD trans brake turbo 400, reverse manual valve body with the right gate. We got nitrous controller back there. We've got a 406 small block, internally balanced, forged, scat cranks, got 6-inch rods, Schneider custom cam. North of 550 naturally aspirated, I'm sure, somewhere around there. And then I got it jetted for 150 shot. Car, oh, in the rear, the 5-mile-an-hour bumpers have been removed, so the rear is about that much shorter than the OEM rear. The 50-pound 5-mile-an-hour bumper's gone. 150 pounds saved up there. Tubular control arms, all the other savings of weight. I should have put flares on, but I'm thinking I'll do a 4-link after this, so I decided not to do flares. Got 390 rear. Everything's rebuilt. Rear's rebuilt. Tranny's rebuilt. I did the tranny. I did the motor. I did the paint. I did the control arms. I did trailing arms. I did everything. Anyway, so that's what's custom about my 75. Got a cold case radiator. Got a Lincoln Mark 8 fan to keep it cool. What else? Oh, well, just lots of little things. Lots of little things. Got some cool curves to it. And it weighs, I'm sure, less than 3,000 pounds. I'm sure. 420 plus those wheels. These rims on the front were like 12 pounds on the skinnies. I think they are 14 on the back. The OEM ones were like 32 with the rings and caps. So that's, I guess, custom. I got crankcase evac system for both sides. I also have We call them O2 bungs. And yeah, they go in like Disco of Borg. So I guess that's unique. I got little tiny side pipes. Here, let me go around there. And I got the regular side pipes. Regular side pipes are date night. I still got work to do on the shim in this door. And then the shorties are for the track. I also painted the running boards to match those and the headers to match those. And yes, I understand it's going to chip, whatever. I can't afford chrome right now. I still have more fiberglass work to do to this once I get the doors shimmed right. Right now it needs a bottom shim to turn it this way, and I'm out of shims. So I think I'll take one off the top, but that's going to move it inward. So anyway, whatever, I'll figure all that out. And that's my goal. Oh, and then I need a shim on this because it needs to be a little bit bigger to slide in there. After I took everything apart and put it back together, I think I missed a shim on this side on the T-tops. They don't leak, or they didn't leak last time I had the car in. So I guess that's unique. The car don't leak. That's unique. Anyway, lots of little things. This is the major work right now I have left on the car before I paint it. I was wanting to paint it Saturday, but I don't think I'm going to make it. I'm going to try, though, because the next window of opportunity will be a 70-degree day in the winter in Dallas with very light wind, not that good of humidity, or not that bad of humidity. So unless all those things happen, then it might be spring if I miss this opportunity. So I'm going to haul ass after work. I'll work 5-6 hours tonight. I will fiberglass that in. The door is going to have to come off again to do the fiberglass work, but I am going to leave the door on temporarily to put some backing material. The door also needs to go that way a hair before I do that. And actually, I could probably do it later. I'd rather have this thing wide and then be able to... You can take off material, but adding material is hard. So I'll probably leave it with this monster gap. Lay cardboard backing inside of there and hot glue and tape it up so it's nice and firm. And that'll let me get way up in there, because I can't add a lot to the top. Even when I rotate this, see, I can't rotate it this way because it needs to rotate that way, which is this way. So it needs to come in, you see? So this is all previous fiberglass work. So, but this thing was popped out, so it was really jacked up. I fixed that problem. I also fixed that problem. I basically carved out so there will be a gap, because it was actually touching the header on both sides. So I'd have a little bit of air between the body and the header. Eventually, I'm probably going to go with long tube headers out the back. But for now, that'll work. Is this unique? No, but it is what it is. So I got a lot of body work on this side of the car. I'm guessing at least probably 10 hours of work to get this body right. And once we get this side right, we're done. We can, and I think I'm going to skip the high build and go straight to 2K epoxy, highly reduced. And so it'll lay on really smooth. And if it ends up with a lot of orange peel and doesn't settle down before it cures, I'm gonna have to wet sand it to 400, and then I will spray base clear. But if everything goes right, I can spray the 2K on this and be just done. And I mean, literally 30 minutes after I spray the 2K, as soon as it is splashed and, you know, all the solvents have released, but still has some adhesion to it, I'm going to spray the base clear, all in the same day. So that's the goal. Probably, like I said, it just depends on how that 2K lays out. If I do it right, it'll be smooth. It'll be all right. We got to clean the garage so I can have 3 or 4 feet everywhere, and then lay plastic. I'm going to take a staple gun and just basically fit plastic around the whole fucking thing, and then a leaf blower through it a couple of times, push everything, all the dust out, wet the floor, wash the floor, blow this thing off 100 times, acetone, clean it with acetone, the whole damn thing before I do the 2K. Oh, that's a long video. All right, well, there's your big update. I got to get to work.